everyone. Right, for this session you're going to need a yoga block. We're going to stretch down towards the mat with the block in your hands, engaging your core muscles. Keep your shoulders back and make sure that your knees and your feet are in line with your hips. Toes are facing forward, and then let's roll down slowly, starting from your head. A nice deep breath, inhale and exhale as you curl down slowly all the way, reaching for your mat. We're going to place the block on its side, standing it upright, and then try to push your hands flat onto the block, softening your knees, dropping your head, stretch it out, hold it there. Let's grab hold of the block and twist all the way to one side, placing the block next to your side, and again your hands going flat into the block, hold it there, and let's twist across to the other side. Both legs stay straight and hands going flat, both hands stretch it out, hold it there, and let's bring it back to the center. A nice deep breath, inhale and exhale as you curl up, engaging your core, stack your spine, and then standing up tall. Let's roll out the shoulders. We're going to stretch one arm across all the way. Turn your head to face the opposite direction. And let's stretch out the other arm. Good, and bring it down. Right, we're going to go down towards the mat again. Make sure you have quite a lot of space in front of you. And then let's roll down, starting from the head. Inhale and exhale. Same thing, going slowly all the way down. We're going to be placing the block on its side again. Same thing as before, hands going flat, stretch out. And then we're going to roll the block forward, but just once. So placing it flat onto its side. Roll it forward and try to bring those hands flat onto the block again. Stretching it out. Try to keep your legs straight. Soften your knees. Holding it there. And again, forward. Onto its side again. Hands go flat. Stretch it out. Try to control it. So deepen your core. Balance nicely. Try not to drop down. Bring it down slowly. And then hands going flat again. So your block is flat, lying on its side. Stretch it out. Up onto its side again, rolling it forward. All the way, controlling it as you go. Hands are flat, stretch. Nice deep breaths. And then last one. And really try to control it here, not dropping forward. So use the core muscles, use your legs, flattening your block, hands going flat again, stretch it out. And then we're going to take a step back. And you're going to try and flatten your spine, stretching your tailbone up towards the ceiling and pulling your head between your arms. Stretch it out. Nice deep breaths, long spine, hold it there. And then slowly bring it forward and your knees coming down onto your mat. Good. Right, you can shift slightly to the front. We're going to prepare for a plank position. So your hands are on your block and make sure that they're in line with your shoulders. Your knees are in line with your hips. And we're going to extend the legs out to go into plank position. So tucking your toes under to support you. You're in a plank position here. Your neck is nice and long, keeping your ears away from your shoulders. Nice deep breath. Good, keep it there. Let's hold it here for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Controlling it, bring the knees onto the mat. You're going to curl back into a shell stretch, surrounding your spine, opening up the vertebrae, dropping your hips down towards your feet, and then let's bring the upper body all the way down, stretch it out. Good, and then let's lift back up onto hands and knees. We're on the block, and we're going to go back into plank. One leg at a time. Tuck those toes under, hold it there, and then bringing one leg up and placing it over the other leg. Both legs are extended, and just hold it there. Nice deep breath. Slowly bring the leg back, placing the foot back, the other leg comes over, and hold. Good, one more to each side, keep going. Bring the leg you started with over, hold. And then the last one, over, and hold it there. Good, bring that foot back, and then slowly bring the knees in, and let's curl back, stretching it out. Nice deep breath. Good, let's do one more. Come up onto the block. You're on your hands and knees. Right, we're going to shift the block slightly to one side so that one hand is in the center of the block, the other hand going onto the mat next to the block. And both of your hands are still in line with your shoulders. We're going to extend the legs out into plank again and deepening your inner core muscles. We are going to turn the body, leaning on your block with one hand, the opposite hand extending up towards the ceiling. Stretch it out, hold it there. Nice deep breaths, your body's in a nice straight long line. Your hand is reaching up towards the ceiling in line with the shoulder. And then controlling it, keeping your body in a straight line, turning back, facing your mat. Slowly bring the knees in. And let's swap it around. The opposite hand onto the block, this one onto the mat. Your core muscles are deepened for strength and for balance. Let's stretch the legs out. And we're going to turn. Opposite side, leaning on your block, stretching this hand up towards the ceiling. Nice deep breaths, hold it there. Good, and then slowly controlling it back. Good, let's do one more to each side. So the opposite hand again, onto the block, shifting your block. Deepen your core muscles, let's stretch the legs out. Nice deep breath. And turn. Good, your feet are on their sides, heel to toe. Hand is reaching up to the ceiling. Hold it there. And slowly controlling it back. Knees coming onto the mat. And one more. Nice deep breath. And let's extend, deepening the core muscles. And let's turn and stretch. And hold. Keep it there. Good, and then slowly bring it back, controlling it, legs coming in. Good. You're going to push your block all the way out of your way and let's curl the spine and then push back into shell stretch. Push your hands a little further to the front, drop your head and hold it there. Good, let's roll up, stacking your spine into a seated position. Your legs coming out to the front of you. And then shifting all the way to the front of your mat. Good. Extend the legs out, make sure they're flat, feet are together. Straighten up your spine, shoulders back. Nice deep breaths. Let's stretch one arm across. Look to the opposite direction. The other arm. And bring it down. Right, we're going to reach all the way to the front, so we're going to stretch forward. Starting from your head, nice deep breath, inhale and exhale as you curl all the way forward. Reaching for your toes, let's drop the head, flex your feet, inhale and exhale, curling up slowly, straighten up, good. Right, we're going to grab hold of the block and we're going to bend the knees in. Make sure you have enough space behind you. Let's place the block between the knees, squeezing it nice and tight. Straighten up your spine, shoulders stay back. You're going to extend out the arms. Inhale and then exhale, deepening your inner core muscles. You're curling down just until you can feel your lower back touching your mat. Your arms are extended and your fingertips should be hovering above your knees. And just hold it there, squeezing the block nice and tight, flattening your feet. Nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale as you come up again, sitting nice and straight. Nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. Same thing, curling down just until the lower back touches. Deepen your core muscles, hold it here. Right, we're going to fold the arms over, resting your hands onto your chest. And then we're just going to twist the upper body to one side. And then twist back to center. Nice deep breath, inhale. And exhale, twisting to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Squeezing the block, making sure that your pelvis stays steady. Keep your feet glued to your mat. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Good, let's do two more. Keep going, twist and hold. Squeeze the block. Bring it back. And last one. Twist and hold it there. And back to center. Extend out the arms. Right, holding it here. Make sure you have enough space behind you. Let's curl down, but go slowly, controlling it. Use the inner core muscle. Don't drop down. One vertebrae at a time. And just relax. Right, we're going to slide the feet towards you. And then we're going to extend the arms and flatten them next to your sides. Palms are facing down. Right, make sure that you have enough space or a flat hand width between the heel of your foot and your bum, because we're going to do a pelvic lift. So your hands are flat, your block is squeezed nice and tight, and make sure that your feet are in line with your knees, which should be in line with your hips. So don't place your feet together. We're going to start from the tailbone. A nice deep breath. And then exhale as you're pushing your lower back into your mat and squeezing from the tailbone off of the mat, lifting all the way. Go slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Lifting the pelvis nice and high, keeping the block squeezed. Hold it there, relax your shoulders and just keeping it lifted. Everything is engaged. The bum, the lower back, inner thighs should be squeezing together. Nice deep breaths. And then we're going to slowly curl down, one vertebrae at a time. So your tailbone is the last bone to touch your mat. And then just relax, so your spine going into a neutral position. And then again, same thing, squeezing from the tailbone, so your lower back should be pushing down into your mat, and then slowly peeling your spine off of your mat. All the way. Right, we're going to squeeze the block and release, and squeeze and release. So your pelvis stays where it is, keeping it lifted and it stays steady. Just your knees are squeezing together. Release, squeeze, inhale, exhale. Good, all the way from the hips. Keep going. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and last one, squeezing nice and tight, hold it there, lifting the hips higher. Good, keep it lifted, keep squeezing. 3, 2, and 1, curling down slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Just relax, neutral spine, shoulders are relaxed, nice deep breath, and let's go again, 1 more. So starting from the tailbone, curling your spine into your mat, squeezing off and peeling 1 vertebrae at a time, lifting all the way. Right, from here we're going to lift the toes, flatten your feet, and then lift the heels. Flatten, toes, flatten, heels. Good, keep going. And while you're doing this, you should be squeezing that block, so keeping it nice and tight all the way from your hips. Knees are squeezing together. Flex, lift, flatten, flex. Nice deep breaths, breathe freely. Try not to let your feet walk away from you. So keep them nice and close. If you need to shift them closer. Lifting heels, flatten, lifting toes. And pushing your hips up towards the ceiling. Squeezing the block, don't let go. Let's do 4. Strengthening the lower back. Strengthening inner thighs, hips, and the glutes. 3, 2, lift. 1 more, to each way. Lift, flatten both feet, and lift the pelvis higher. Squeeze the block tighter, keep it steady, hold it there. And then slowly curling down, 1 vertebrae at a time. And just relax. Nice deep breaths. Right, grabbing hold of your block. Pull the legs in, so you can use your block to do this. Cross your feet over and place your block over the knees. And then pull towards you. Let's roll from side to side. Hold it there, keep going. And let's bring the legs down. Right, we're going to extend one leg all the way up towards the ceiling. The opposite foot staying onto the mat. Lift head, neck and shoulders. Using your block, you're going to pull this leg towards you. So lifting it nice and high. Pull this leg in, straighten it out. Stretch. And then you can flex your foot. So pulling your toes towards you, pull the leg towards you. You can lift your block a little bit higher, stretch it out, and then slowly bring it down, swap the legs around, head, neck and shoulders stay lifted, stretch, bring the block all the way up, pull, flex your foot, it should be burning, stretch it out. Good, and then slowly bring it down. Right, leaving your block next to your side. Let's bring the knees in, hands going under, tuck your chin in. We're going to roll back just slightly and roll all the way up. Right, stretch the legs out. Legs go flat again, feet together, shoulders back. Engage your core muscles, hold it there. Let's flex both feet. Make sure you're flexing the feet all the way from the ankle, so not just the toes. Pull the whole foot towards you. And then we're going to stretch out to the front. Start from your head. Nice deep breath. Inhale. And then exhale. Curling out to the front. Reach for your toes. Pull towards you. Drop your head. Nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Curling up all the way. Straighten up. Right, we're going to bend the knees and then push the knees out to the sides. Placing your feet together, pull them in, and then pushing your knees down towards the mat using your elbows. Stretch it out. Nice deep breath. Good, and let's extend the legs all the way out, nice and wide. Flattening your legs, flex both feet. A little bit further, inner thighs should be pulling. You're going to place your hands onto your mat and let's walk the hands all the way to the front. As far as you can go. Keep going. Drop your head. Hold it there. Let's try to drop the elbows without sliding your hands closer to you. Good. Pushing the elbows down onto the mat. Stretch it out. Hold it there. Flexing your feet. Don't let go. And then let's walk it back slowly. Stacking your spine again. Straighten up nice and tall. Good. Legs go to the front again. And then one more to the front. Feet are together. Inhale. And exhale all the way. Reach for your toes, drop your head, flex your feet, hold it there, inhale and exhale, curling up, stretching nice and tall. Let's roll out the shoulders, nice big circles, change direction. Spread your legs slightly and let's roll out the ankles. Change direction. And there we go. Thank you. Well done.